Hi, my name's Alex from Catalyst, and we build AI systems for small business. Last week we talked about employees and staff regarding AI, and today I'd like to talk about the creative side of AI and the structured side you need to build to have a useful AI. So, on one side, I'll put AI. On the other side, I will put the structure. And what you need to understand is that AI is designed to be creative, it's random, it's, in my opinion, 70% good. And on the structured side, this side is slow, it's more rigid, but it's generally right. So, when you're working with AI, don't think just working on the AI side. You should not just sit and run through ideas and do all of these things and think you're doing a bunch of work. And you should also not just sit on the structured side and think that you're being productive. You need to work them in a flow for how you run through ideas and then you run through the real life use of the idea. So, on one side you have the AI, and on the other side you have the structure. And what happens, and I'll have the idea in the middle, what happens is you have this circle of the AI, or of the system. So what you'll do is you'll run through with AI, and you'll say, I have an idea. And you'll work through the idea and work through the idea and keep doing things. And always remember, all of these are 70%. And if you are, from the first video, if you remember, if you are not an expert, you will keep letting this thing go and you will be wrong at the end. But what you should do is have the idea come through. And what you're doing is you're checking it. You say, yep, these are all right. I like this. And actually, this one's wrong. I don't like this one. So you would take this off on a different path. Keep going down, all 70% still. And let's say at the end of the day, you have something that you like. And as the expert, you approve of. So this will be your idea. You've gone through the AI process of working through it, going through this iteration of working through the idea, and then now you need to transfer this idea into some structure and you need to use it. Now, in the math one, we talked about how Excel was bad. We didn't say this, but Word files are bad, PowerPoint, whatever it is, are bad because all of those things have a language associated with them that increases context. Okay? What you should do is you should use Markdown files. These are perfect. These are low context. They don't have a specific language that's increasing the context. And this is a great bridge between you and the AI. It's readable to you. It doesn't look as good as a Word document might or Excel, but it's readable. It's where you can read it and the AI can efficiently read it. So these are what you need to migrate everything to. And more specifically, you need to work with them inside of the project in your AI, say Claude, whatever it is. And when you're doing these chat boxes, these are underneath the project. Right, because these will contain your Markdown and they'll contain your idea iteration. So as you go down. So once it's in your Markdown, you will try and implement it into your business. And this is the point when you're starting to go around and you're using the structure of the Markdown to iterate new work. So say you have a customer, say they had a bad experience, or whatever, or you're working through data or whatever it is. This is all underneath the project, and this is you working through it in real life. And what will happen is through this data, you'll have a new idea. From this bad experience, you'll have a new idea. And you need to take this idea and push it back into the AI creative side to then put it back in the Markdown and get it back into this structure. So that's generally the concept. Work with AI to have a creative process, get it into a structure, and I guess this is real world, and get it, come around, and then verify. That's what a lot of people miss. Verify that the idea is a good idea. If it's a bad idea, you come back onto this side, good idea, go on that side. Now, when you're doing this, you need to have a clearly defined separation between what is an AI idea and what is your something you're going to use in the real world. So this is the QC piece. Here, this is where staff or employees or managers can really have a lot of value because they see the real world side and they should report back on the success of it. And this is probably the most important part of your AI workflow and using it in the real world. If you do not have a report back on the success of the idea, then you basically just have something that's made up and you have no real idea if it's working or not. And you will continue using this bad idea until, a month or 6 months later, you say, I hate AI, I'm not going to use it. This thing's terrible. I'm done with it. So always report back or have some method in your system to report on the success, just to ensure everything's working properly. So that's it for this episode. Again, my name's Alex from Catalyst. If you like the video, if you can like or subscribe, it really helps us. And if you know someone else that's in a small business that could benefit from AI, please send them the video. And again, I'd like to post another one on next Wednesday. So thanks. Have a good day.